stretching time, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze. Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Turbulence can't shake his vibe, every puff makes him feel alive. He's the captain you can't confide, loving life and stretching time. Sunset glow as he climbs higher, heart beats to his own choir. With a grin, he takes another puff, but Captain seen no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft 2024 live stream. I hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Thursday afternoon, friends. Cat Minnesota, good to see you. Harry Quinlan, welcome back. Jack Volpe, good to see you. Rad Dogs in the house, welcome back. KK Plays, good to see you. Aviation Fanatic, welcome back. Mr. Chris Clark, good to see you. Cubing, welcome back. Andre Aviation, welcome. Ian Crawford, good to see you. Kango, welcome. Riley, good to see you. Life Begins at 40, welcome back. Blue Crayon, good to see you. Abheek, welcome back. Boeing Aviation, welcome. Gary P, good to see you. Tenure to Mobile, welcome. Skyworker, good to see you, my friend. Huskers is in the house, welcome. Nadya is here, good to see you. Leonard Grant, welcome back. Arrays, good to see you. Tony Baldo's in the house. Jack, can we get a happy birthday in chat for Mr. Tony Baldo? He's turning 38 years old today. A young little whippersnapper. Steven, welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well. Dennis, good to see you. Welcome. Matija, welcome back. Ryan, good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Andy, good to see you, dude. Welcome. Goodman, good to see you. CHLM, welcome back. Wes on Wheel Personnel, good to see you. Mike, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Brody's in the house, welcome. Zach Holtzclaw, good to see you. Fish Brett, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Ken and Jen, good to see you guys. Welcome back. Giglioglius. Jesus, I had trouble pronouncing that one. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Andre Aviation, welcome back. Hope you're well. Diamond Mike, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Jack, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. We got Willie Side over on the vertical stream. Welcome. No camera today, guys. I don't know what the hell I did last night, but I hurt my eye. And it's, like, bothering me like crazy. I don't know what the hell. I woke up with, like, a headache on the right side of my face. If that makes any sense. I've never woken up with something like this. And my eye on the right side, I think I slept like with like my finger in my eye. I don't even know, dude. I really don't even know. But my eye is all like swollen and bloodshot on like just the right side of my right eye. And it's like super sensitive. I don't know. Did you poke it? I might have. In the middle of my sleep or sleeping. Like I said, I woke up and it was, yeah. Got any swelling? It's not really swollen. It just is like, it hurts. It's almost like somebody said, like I poked my eye or something. So anyways, I'm here. I got some eye drops. I'm putting in eye drops in it. And I'm constantly, I should probably stop like playing with it. But, yeah. That's the reason why there's no camera today. I just figured I would be sitting here having to take the sunglasses off and put in a bunch of stuff. So get it looked at. Cornea scratches are no joke. I don't think it's a cornea scratch, but I'm not quite sure. I don't really know what's going on with it, to be honest with you. Did Davis get a bit carried away with his tickles? Could be. Very could be. My BD is tomorrow, 15 years old. JK59, old man. My man. Sounds like a sinus infection? It could be, but like I'm not stuffed up. I'm not in any other way. It's just the one like eye. It's not my nose. It's nowhere. It's literally just my eye. I think someone nailed it, as I must have either poked myself or like scratched myself last night in the middle of the night or something. But anyways, we're not going to worry about that. We got some airplanes to fly today, friends. We couldn't cancel a stream because of something silly like that. So I figured it would just be better to go live, turn the camera off. I'll be able to kind of chill and relax today and get some eye drops in there if need be. Are you flying Thursday in Toronto tonight? Good question. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the plan is for tonight. I don't think we're going to do Thursdays in Toronto tonight. We might do it. I might pick up or find a nice little route for us to do. But no, the plan tonight was actually to go down to Jamaica. We were going to go from Fort Lauderdale down to Kingston, Jamaica. That was the plan for this evening. But we'll see if anything changes. We'll see. We'll see what it goes. Is it pink? No, it's not pink eye. No, it's not pink eye. I've actually never had pink eye, but I don't assume it's pink eye. I think somebody nailed it. Like I must have scratched myself or done something in my sleep or something like that. It was fine. I woke up. I went to the bathroom around 8 a.m. and it was perfectly fine. So it was somewhere between 8 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. when I wake up to take Henry for a walk. Somewhere in and around there it happened in that hour and a half. So anyways, I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm sure as the afternoon continues to go on, it'll clear itself up. It just feels like itchy. And it's all like broken blood vessels on the right half of my eye. MCO I'll take as my own personal B-Day present, even though it was just pure luck. Hey man, we've been meaning to fly in and out of MCO for a while now, so it feels good to be here doing some real-world Jetblue ops. MCO down to Nassau. There's been a lot of requests for some Caribbean flying as well. So, yes. Did you wash your hands after wiping? Perhaps touched your eye. Always wash my hands after wiping. Yes, correct. Can you and me still stretch? Yeah, we can stretch. Absolutely. We love stretching. Are you trying out payware airports from 2020 for 2024 first? Yes, Chris. Yes. Now, it says that this airport is incompatible, but...
He who goes to sleep with itchy butt, wake up with stinky finger and bothered eye. The more you know. Ah, the ancient wisdom of the itchy butt prophecy. A truly profound testament to the chaos of the human condition. One must always beware of the quest for relief, for it comes with perilous consequences, like juggling chainsaws while riding a unicycle on a tightrope. Sometimes it's best to let the itch lie and avoid the scent of regret.
Is that so? Thank you, Brody. Appreciate you, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Incredibly kind. Appreciate you, buddy. If it makes you feel any better, I had 1, 2, 3 built this morning and 2 temporary crowns put on this morning. I feel like I took a puck to the face. Oof. Yeah, dentist visits are not very fun. That is for sure. What time are you taking the plane to Jamaica in the sim? Not sure yet, to be honest with you. We'll probably try and set it up so we get a nice, like, evening arrival into Kingston if we end up doing that route tonight. So we'll see. Cap, do you know how to fix the freeze on touchdown as I reinstalled my sim on my SSD? Is it disabling Asobo services? That can help, Iman. Yes, absolutely. That should be able to help out. All right, friends, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. We're looking at about an hour into Nassau this afternoon. So first thing is first, let's jump over to the electronic flight bag. We'll go to My Flights. We'll import our flight plan. Beautiful. We've got 16 minutes to depart. Should be enough time. We're fully boarded. We're going to be pushing back and starting those engines up here momentarily. MCO over to Nassau. Beautiful. Let's go to our ground services. I lied. Let's go to our mass and balance page today. 159 passengers on board, 2,385 cargo, and 7,000 kg of fuel. We'll load the aircraft. We'll go instant. Beautiful. We'll then jump down to the McDo, and we'll start punching some numbers down here. So we'll go FMG, good. We'll go to our knit ref. We'll do our knit request. Call sign today is Jetblue 241. We'll throw that up into there. Beautiful. So we've got MCO to Nassau with our alternate of Tampa Bay. That's why we probably have a lot of bit of extra fuel on board today. That all looks good there. Let's jump over to our cost index. We'll throw as 5. And we're going with a cruise level today of 330, 33,000 feet. We'll throw that up into there. Beautiful. Go to our knit B page. What we'll do now is we'll send all of this data down to the McDo. Send to McDo. Send to McDo. Success. Beautiful. 59.1 on the zero fuel weight. 31.9 on the zero fuel weight CG. Block fuel is 7.0. Everything looks good there, my friends. Beautiful. Let's go to our flight plan page and let's start plugging in some departures and arrivals. So, Orlando, weather. Winds are showing 140 at 6. 10-mile visibility. Few at 27, few at 30, 31 degrees, 3007 on the altimeter. So winds like that, I assume that we're going to be departing off of 18 left. If we pull open our charts, we're parked all the way down here. So it's going to be a taxi down Charlie. Buddy. I did do a practice flight last night, and this is exactly what it did. Mr. GMC.
GMCDH donated 20 Canadian dollars. Round numbers relax me.
My man, GMC, huge no floaties to you, buddy. 700 smackaroons on the month. Thank you very much, Mr. GMC. Incredibly kind, dude. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Guys, let's get some love and chat for the top donor of the month, Mr. GMC. We're almost done the month. We've got our members-only stream this Sunday coming up on the 31st. Thank you, Mr. GMC. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, 18 left for our departure, so let's go MCO. Departures, we're on the Danny out of 18 left. 18 left, Danny 3 with the J-Pod transition. I just want to confirm that that's what we are having. Yes. We'll insert that. Beautiful. Let's go down to Nassau and see what the weather's doing down there. Weather, winds are showing 150 at 14, scattered at 3, broken at 25. That seems like a nice day. So we'll go to flights. Approaches, we're going to be on the ILS-14, and we want to take it from Curé. And we'll go ahead and add that to our route. Beautiful. Okay, so ILS-14, there's no star. We just go approach via, and we want it via Curé. Beautiful. Return, insert, great. Scroll through our flight plan here. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities, nothing weird going on. Everything looks good there to me, friends. Beautiful. All right, cool. Let's go to our performance page. While we're doing all that, we'll spool up the APU. Start. Good. Let's come over here. Let's go to our departure performance. We're departing out of 18 left. Surface conditions are dry. We're doing a flap 1. No, off, on. Sync load sheet. Sync live weather. Calculate our V speeds. 52, 52, 53. 1/down. 0.3, and we're flexing to 70 degrees today. And we'll throw all that info down there. Beautiful. Everything is set up. Everything is ready to go. We'll jump over here, go to the ATSU menu, our AOC menu, received messages. We should have our preliminary load sheet. We'll accept, and we should have our finalized load sheet today. 159 plus 1 on board. Almost a full aircraft. Looking good. We'll leave that just like that. Beautiful. Oh, did I not align my adheres? Oh, boy. Well, chat, sorry. We're going to be sitting here for another 7 minutes because my dumbass forgot to put the adheres online. Sheesh. All right, external power's off. APU is on and available. We'll jump over here. We'll go ahead and close all the doors. Remove you. Remove you. And we're basically just sitting here and waiting now because somebody, we're not naming names, but we could name First Officer Henry as the bad boy who forgot to do that this morning. Notify me when you fly to Jamaica. Well, it should be tonight, my man. It should be tonight. We're probably going to Jamaica. No 35 left departure? No. The winds are not favoring 35s. The winds in Orlando are showing 140 at 6, so they'll be landing south. Landing and departing south. How do you pronounce Nassau? Nassau. Isn't that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Who knows? I'm sure the pronunciation police will come out now. Noah, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Looks like it's just me and you flying today. I don't know, maybe. Everybody's back in school this week, dude. This is the calm before the storm hits again. This is nice, calm, relaxing. All right, looking at our departure, the Danny 3 out of 18 left. Climb on heading 185 to intercept course 140 to cross Cape at or above 1500. Then track 140 degrees for vectors to
asked
UK.
Me, can you explain an eye infection that occurs overnight? Here we observe the elusive nocturnal ocular infection. One moment all is well, the next a bacterial blitzkrieg. Overnight these microscopic bastards breed, leaving CPT Canada with crusty bloodshot misery. Truly shitty
no
awakening.
crusty. No crusty. GMC, thank you for the support, my man. I appreciate you, buddy. Nah, it's just like sore. It's exactly like it feels like I like poked myself in the eye, which I probably did or something weird like that, right? Your autopilot panel is working, but my McDo just has the Windwing logo on it and it isn't working. Check to see if you have any updates for your for the software. Mine's working fine. Mine is working fine. All right. Actually, I guess we'll just keep 2,000. Oh, no, wait. I have Auto ATC. Hold on. Auto ATC said squawk 1013. 1013. Good. Turn that on. Over to TA only. Beautiful. They're doing 3.5 IRL. That's because the winds have just changed and they probably haven't done it yet. Remember, big difference between flying on VATSIM and flying IRL. IRL, there's probably 50 arrivals at any point. It's very difficult to just switch the runways on a dime, right? I'll catch the way back MCO within the Bahamas Air to spice it up a little bit. Nice. Very nice. Can we do a wheelbarrow today? No. Put a tea bag in hot water, let it sit for a few minutes, and take it out and rest in the eye that's causing the problems. We'll take some of the itch out. Interesting. All right. Have to consider that one. Thinking of doing a short Air Canada flight today. It's probably the A330 or 777, maybe the 73 Max. Where shall you go? If you're going to be doing it later tonight, you should do it in Toronto. They have the event in Toronto tonight, so you'll get full ATC. All right, let's go to GSX. Let's prepare for pushback and departure. Adirs are taking 4 more minutes, so at least get the tug up here and get everything ready to go. If you're missing the trolls, I can make an anonymous account and try and shitpost like 13-year-olds. No, thank you. No, thank you. We deal with enough of that. It's nice to have a little bit of a break. Looks like summer camp is finally over.
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Summer camp 2025 is coming to an end. I can't tell if summer camp 2024 or 2025 was worse. I feel like it wasn't that bad this year, but I could be wrong.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Perfect. Dory, winter camp is on its way? Yes. Still another week in a summer camp here? Yes. One more week for a lot of North America. But a lot of Europe and a lot of, like half of the kids are already back in school now. I was driving out to the farm on Tuesday and it was just a disaster of school buses and kids everywhere. Everywhere. Well, YouTube has this very neat little feature now where I can right-click on someone's name and I can see when their account was created. So a lot of these trolls, they just have multiple accounts or they make counts on will, you know what I mean? So, facing southwest on the inner narrow body. Yeah, okay, we want that one.
Release parking brakes, please.
Right, we're not going to release the park brakes yet because we need to get, make sure our gears are aligned. It says 2 minutes. Paul, what's up, my man? Says, good evening. Still humming and hawing about a 1440p or a 4K monitor. Reviews on the monitor said ghosting could be a problem. Seen 1440p version on special on Amazon. The research is painful. I mean, for me, Paul, 1440p is the sweet spot. 4K is just still a little bit too demanding, in my opinion. I'd say go with the 1440p, man, to be honest with you. I mean, that's what I'm doing for my next build coming up here soon. I'm going 1440p. Silent Submarine, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Submitted my application for integrated ATPL flight school this morning. Hey, very cool, buddy. Very, very, very cool. Would you know what time would YYZ be full? I think it's 7 p.m. Eastern, simply. 7 p.m. Eastern they start. It's from 7 to 10 p.m. 3 hours. Every Thursday. It's called Thursdays in Toronto. There is that option as well, as AJ just suggested. Do you still get a full monitor, though, AJ, or does it have, like, bars on the side? All right, let's go. Adiers are aligned. IR in a line. Park brake released.
Commencing push.
Block time goes on.
Engine's clear. Start at will.
Beauty. Upstairs, make sure our seatbelt signs are on. Make sure our red beacon light is on. We'll make sure that the fuel pumps are on here as well. Everything else looks good. Let's go engine mode selector to the start position. Crank up those sounds for you guys for engine start. And let's spool up engine number 1. Enjoy. Full screen if you set it to that option. Got you. Okay. Flying IRL tomorrow on a C-172 G1000 for my IFR VFR reoccurrence flight to become current again. Nice. Viper, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. I haven't received a donation. No, not that I'm aware of. Nassau looked beautiful to fly into today. Too bad there's no good scenery for Freeport. Great small airport to fly into. The Bahamas IRL. Yeah, Freeport would be cool. I'm surprised there is no Freeport scenery. Air Canada does some ops in a Freeport. This, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Scenery's okay, but there are major elevation issues, at least 2020. Some spots, little dips near the terminal, super annoying. Yes. Same in this scenery. Bad Hog, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Battling 2024 yet on a few things. One, the idea why every aircraft, my flap level is stuck in the lowest position and won't go up. Huh.
I feel like the reduction in young ears is my license to shot on the street happy days.
Happy days. Thank you, Mr. GMC, again, sir. Appreciate you as always, my man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Please set parking brakes.
Park brake is set. Let's pull up engine number 2. Oh. Hi. Your eyeballs seem to have made it to the ground. And your hair is... Yep. We're just gonna not look at that right now. The demon. Demon. This thing is so good, can't wait for the Neos? Yeah. Like, it literally won't up. I try to move it and it goes back to full. So something tells me like there's a conflicting keybind somewhere, Bad Hog. If the flaps are continuously going to full, there's something, there's a keybind. Something is making the flaps stay at full.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Do you need news to buy scenery in 2024? Is it just better in 2024 where you don't need to buy more sceneries? Sorry, Nadya, I'm not quite sure I understand the question. Alright, 2 good engines. Let's go upstairs. APU and APU bleed can go off. Taxi light can go on. Vector back to the normal position. Predictive wind shear system can go to auto. Auto brakes can go max RTO. And our trim value was down 0.3. There is down 0.3. Beautiful. We will release the park brake. And we'll start our taxi, friends. You recently released Manchester scenery. It looks nice. It does look nice, yeah. The video keeps cutting in and out. Try a refresh? I'm not quite sure. Is the 1440p monitor Acer Nitro 32-inch gaming monitor special on Amazon at the moment? That's the one that I want to get, yes. That's the current monitor that I have, Paul, just the 1080p version. But yes, I am going to be upgrading to the 1440p. No commercial flights going to Freeport anymore, just G8. What, really? That's weird. Right, we're going to take Charlie all the way. Charlie all the way up. So it's going to be our second right up here, I believe. We're coming out. We don't want this one. This is Echo 1. We want Charlie and then all the way up. I did this flight last night on VATSIM. I actually had full ATC last night. The hurricane last year messed up the airport. Ah, got you. Scully, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Grammar mistake, I'll repeat the question. Do you need to buy scenery for 2024? Does 2024 provide better sceneries? You're still going to want to buy scenery for, like, the major airports that you're flying in and out of, for sure. The scenery is still not very good on 2024. The handcrafted airports are better, but there's only a select few of handcrafted airports. They're not... it's not every airport. Top of the morning to you fellas. Joining in briefly, meeting 58 minutes or something like that. What is GSX? Or sorry, SimBrief says 55 minutes. 5 minutes. 55. Is there a good ORD? Honestly, just use the default. So there's default handcrafted Chicago. I feel like that's the best option until somebody makes an updated Chicago. There is FS Dream Team Chicago, but it's not very good. I would honestly prefer to just fly the default. Wish I could afford to have 2 monitors side by side, so I do testing till the cows come home. Yeah, dude. 4K monitors are expensive. So are 1440p monitors, to be honest with you. They are expensive, good sir. All right, we're rolling all the way down Charlie here, friends, out to 18 left. Afternoon, Cap, perfect timing, just getting home from work. Hey, very cool, man. Very, very cool. So the Sierra Sim Nassau actually received an update for 2024. I was checking my Sim Market app yesterday. So it's a good thing I checked on that one. I was just going to use the 2020 scenery, but I guess that it's been updated for 2024. Handcrafted ORD is much better. As a local, it's pretty accurate, just missing a few of the gates at Terminal 5. There you go. Want to go with a 43-inch OLED TV? We'll have G-Sync, 4K, etc. I mean, could be an option for sure. Doing something special today, A321 freighter ops. Nice. Very nice. Cap just got the Thrustmaster side stick and throttle quadrant. Do you have trouble calibrating your throttles at first? Because my throttle never goes to 0% idle. So what I suggest is going to the Thrustmaster website and downloading the correct drivers. If you just got it, go to the Thrustmaster website, download the drivers, and then don't forget, if you're flying any type of Airbus plane, there's going to be some type of throttle calibration. So for this aircraft, the throttle calibration is in the McDo. You have to set it all up. If you're flying like the Innie builds airplanes and stuff like that, the throttle calibration is in the tablet. I was at YYZ the other day. IRL was stuck for 2 hours at the gate because ATC did not have enough staff. Welcome to Toronto. Welcome to flying in Canada in general. Delays, delays, delays. Most of the handcrafted airports in 24 are pretty well done. They are. Yes, I do agree. Yeah. What's our flight today? Leafy Greens, what's up, man? We're going from Orlando to Nassau and back. Round trip today. Round trip. Is there a good 787? I mean, you've got the Bravo airspace, which is acceptable. It's not going to blow you away. We really do need a proper third-party 787. Surprisingly, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well, my friend. That's strange because I've been to YYZ a dozen times and it's always a smooth, pleasant experience. So consider yourself lucky, my friend. Consider yourself lucky because that is not how it goes most of the time. Is this the Taxi to Gate MCO? It is, yes. Yeah, a little bit of an airport tour today. It is a long taxi out to 18 left. Quality Wings is working on one. It'll be out Q3 of 2021. Ah, yes. The elusive Quality Wings 787. Yes, yes. How could I forget? Q3 2021, baby. Feel like we're almost there. Hey Cap, how'd you get add-on linker to work with 2024 and is your 2020 add-on linker still working? Yep. Just make sure you go and download the latest version of add-on linker from the from flightsim.to and yeah. Have you ever flown a TNCA? I feel like we have. Do the handcrafted or to have taxiways under constructions? No. No, unfortunately not. Jesse, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back, my Bigo. Alright, flaps are set 1. We'll wait and do our config test. 2021 was 4 years ago. Yeah, that's why we're making fun of it. Because that's what Quality Wings originally said, that they would have they'd have the 787 out by Q3 of 2021. Really considering switching over to 2024, how long did it take you? It took me about a good hour to configure all my, you know, controls and stuff. But yeah. Bluebird's working on a 787? Yeah. They got a lot going on over there on Bluebird. 7.5, 7.6, 7.8. They got a lot going on over there. I forgot what CTAF frequency is. Give me a second. I need to type that in here. Messages. I'm going to do that one-handed. Try to. CTAF. KMCO. 24.3. 24.3. I'm going to tune that up right now before we get to the runway. 24.3 is good. And we'll do our takeoff config test. Good. Orlando traffic, JetBlue 241 lining up and departing, 18 left. Orlando. Alright, landing lights are on, runway turnoffs on, strobe lights are on, wing lights are on, nose light over to takeoff. We'll light ourselves up. If I have the Bravos for 2020, do I have to rebuy for 2024? The Bravo airspace aircraft? No, I don't believe so. Oh, I took that a little too wide. Sorry. Alright, friends. Just the cam is going on. Let's go flying. Sound's going up. Let's go. Throttles to about 40%. Good. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick.
Orlando traffic.
Chrono comes on.
16 is clear runway 17 right on departure.
And let's go flying. Manflex 70 SRS runway auto thrust blur. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive. .100 knots, we're neutral. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Throttles to climb. Start our left turn. I do own the FS Labs. I haven't flown it in 2024. Alrighty, speed check, flaps clean. And we'll head upstairs, runway turn-offs off, nose lights off, wing lights off, and we'll disarm the ground spoilers. Very good. And now we're out to Cape. And what we'll do is we'll go direct to UK. Direct UK, insert. Very good. And we'll get our cruise altitude bugged in, 33,000 feet. Very good. Have they not fixed career mode? I'm not sure, dude. I haven't used career mode in a while now. Alrighty, coming up on 5,000 feet. Autopilot 1 is on. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Very good. Turn those sounds down a little bit. We'll get a nice little wing view of our climb out of Orlando. Very good. But can I use 2020 add-on linker? No. So, Mr. Frog, with add-on linker,
well, hello, buddy.
Once you download the new add-on linker, this is going to be your add-on linker for 2020, and then this is your add-on linker for 2024. See how there's two now? That's with the new update of add-on linker. So you should have two little things. That's how you know if you're on the correct version of add-on linker. Joseph, my man, dropping the 2 pounds, says nothing beats a JetBlue holiday. I feel like we stole that from somewhere. Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate you, my man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you, buddy. All right, there we go. Climbing out of Orlando. Keeping those seatbelt signs on. By the way, if you are using Real Cat Turb or Real Turb Cat, whatever the hell it's called, there was a big update for it. It now looks like this. This is the update for Real. It actually brought in a lot of new... You can kind of change your pitch and the roll axis. So you can put more roll than pitch and blah, 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 blah. So if you haven't, Real Turb Cat, update that bad boy. Version 2.09 now for Real Turb. Painting and carpeting the sim room all weekend. We'll be back at the sim on Monday. Hey, very nice, Joseph. Very, very nice. All right, 10,000 feet. Landing lights are off. We'll get the seatbelt signs off as well. We're looking good, friends. I see, but I can use the same folder where I stored the scenery, etc. for both. Yes, Mr. Frog, correct. You can use the same folders that you have all of your scenery installed on. Yes, yes. Yes, yes, my friend. Just about to ask if you did the update. How do you like the update? So far, so good, Andy. I pretty much have the same parameters in as I did, so not too much of a difference. Not too much. Nice little clouds over there. Very nice. Sounds down a little bit.
Hey, Captain, did you see XP72? He crashed on taxiway. What is this fourth time? He need call the number from tower. FAA need to investigate. NTSB hearing like in movie Flite. It time to take away type ratings. Give to Kazakh pilot. He fly good.
Imagine Borat as a pilot. Brody, thank you for your support, my friend. Appreciate you, buddy. Huge now floaties. Thank you, man. 3 times I've had to refresh the stream. Damn. I don't know what's going on with that. FS Realistic or Chase Plane? In 2020, I'd probably go with Chase Plane. Chase Plane does not work for 2024, so I'm still using FS Realistic. Is there anything that could be better about the Fenix? Honestly, I can't think of anything. It's pretty damn good aircraft. It saves hella disk space using add-on linker for both sims. Yeah, absolutely. You just put all of your scenery in one folder, and then you can just link it. Yep, absolutely, man. When I update RealCAD Turb, do I have to do a fresh install each time? If you're using the launcher, it should take care of everything, Huskers. The launcher should uninstall the previous version. It should all be done like through the launcher. You shouldn't have any problems or anything. You know what we should do though? We should turn on our weather radar in case we pick anything up. I don't think we will. Looks like we're picking up a little bit off of our left over yonder. There's a little bit of something, but now, the Fenix is probably the most solid aircraft in the sim. What runway are we landing on? ILS-14. The winds were basically blowing down the runway. 150 at 11. Into Nassau. 32 degrees. Very warm. Very warm out there. I just downloaded an update from SimMarket. I don't even know it had a launcher. Yes, it has its own little launcher. What airport is that down there? Gap, do you think Fenix A320 Neos will still come out in 2025 given the BFU is delayed quite some time? Good question. I mean, I don't think Fenix has ever hit a timeline, to be completely honest with you. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's delayed up until 2026. Q1 2026. I don't think that would surprise anybody at this point. Shabugamo! The only place we need to go. Shabugamo. That should be their slogan. GTA or Fenix Neo first? Good question. I don't know. That is a solid question. Has Battlefield 6 released? No, October 10th. So about a month and a half. Month and a half for the release of Battlefield 6. Man, look at those clouds. Looks good. Looks good. We should be above transition altitude now, which we are, so we'll go standard barrel pressure. Beautiful. And that should do standard all the way across, which it does. Very good. Jacko, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. I did hear from someone that their beta testing team that it entered beta. No word on how long testing is going, though. Interesting. I mean, that's good news, I guess, in itself. Picking up a little bit of weather out to the left as well over here. So with downloading the sim and configuring everything, you would say 1 to 2 hours? Probably, yes. I guess it depends how, like, efficient you are at changing what controls you want it to do, right? I would say the biggest thing is probably unbinding a bunch of controls that you don't want binded.
Orlando traffic, American 705 lining up.
Surprised we're still picking up Orlando. What does your auto FPS settings look like? Very simple. Auto FPS is running... I have my so I'm using FSR3, so I have that set, and then 60 FPS. So anytime we start approaching 60 FPS or going under 60 FPS, it'll start adjusting the TLOD and the OLOD. Star Citizen? Is that even still a thing? Do people even play that still? I remember Dan used to play Star Citizen. Does auto FPS really help with stutters? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Nice clouds down there. Really want an E2 in the sim? An E2 would be really nice. We just need somebody to put out a regular, like the regular Embraer that actually works, not FSS. Very happy with the 2024 performance with auto FPS. Yeah, it's very good, Oliver. Yeah. I do agree, my friend. I do agree. Those clouds look incredible. If I install auto FPS, will stop my stutters. I mean, it should. Obviously, depending on your hardware. I think hardware also plays a huge role in it, right? I've died 24 times from holding my breath, waiting for that. Now I don't even have it installed on my system. Yeah. With using auto FPS, does 2020 perform close to 2020's performance still bad? I would say performance is actually a little bit better. Is GSX worth it? I would say so. Isn't there an Embraer in dev now? I don't know. What are my PC specs? You can put exclamation point specs in chat. Oh, it'll stop my stutters. I misread that. You are correct, sir. No. It will not solve your stutters.
At Torley 6,581 donated 59 Norwegian krona.
Thank you very, very much for the support. Appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you for the support of the channel. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. Cap, I tried FSR3 frame gen and it gave me massive input lag. Really? Interesting. I do not have any input lag when using FSR3. Trolleye, well, thank you, man. Appreciate you being here, and thank you for the support. Very, very, very kind. All right, we got that Airbus climb going, friends. 1,200 feet per minute up at flight level 300. And our cruise altitude today is 33,000 feet. We'll probably be cruising for less than 100 miles. Pardon me. I swear I updated GSX yesterday. Apparently I'm 2 versions behind. Dude, you almost need a full-time job just updating GSX, the amount of times it gets updated. Cal, from your experience, how many 2020 sceneries work in 2024? I have like 100 plus sceneries for Europe. A lot of them do work. I would say there's probably a select few now that don't work because object LOD or something weird going on. The best way is you just got to test it. You got to test them almost one by one. You'll know immediately if you load into an airport and it's just a stuttery mess and your VRAM gets, 99% VRAM usage. RJ, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back, my friend. Will you ever use Say Intentions again? I will, yeah. The latest Aerosoft update for Frankfurt is nice. I won't miss the slideshow while taxiing. I haven't flown to Frankfurt in a little bit. Have you settled on Say Intentions, or are you going to try Beyond ATC one day? No, just Say Intentions. I gotta be honest with you, man. I don't think I would ever pay for like a Say Intentions or Beyond ATC. I fly on VATSIM way too much. You think controllers would be on for streamers? Traffic usually increase to warrant it anyways. Yeah, a lot of the time we do get people logging on when we're streaming. I think you just have to remember, though, a lot of school is starting last week, this week. So, how do I open and activate GSX? Well, once you install it, it should be in the handlebar at the top. of your sim. So far, I've only found one freeware scenery that doesn't work in 2024. Everything else seems to work fine. The one scenery is almost 5 years old, which could explain it. Maybe, yeah. Does the 777 freighter work in 2024? It does, yes. Simply the OC3 doesn't load, or like since I have the 777 purchased through Marketplace versus direct to PMDG, I'm not quite sure. Stream tonight? Yep, stream tonight. I don't know where we're flying yet, but there is a stream tonight. Man, look at the water change up here, chat. Look at this. I will say the water masks in 2024 around the Caribbean are incredible. Look at off our nose up here. It's so beautiful. Started gaming again and watching streams. A view of my main interest, flying, the whole physics of what you have. Furthermore, you should Mafia 3 re-edit something. I got blown away. The new Mafia. I'll probably pick it up when it's like half off. What plane will you fly later? Probably this one. Probably the 320 again. Been using Beyond ATC for a while now, but I do want to make a jump to VATSIM. Still scared to do it though. You'll be good, man. Love having used my Say Intentions Copilot. It handles my ATC flawlessly. Nice. Very good. What's the arrival today? We're on the ILS-14. ILS-14. And the airplane is already yelling at me to enter descent data. So we're going to pull that quickly. See if anything's changed. 150 at 11. Probably due for a new update, but that's fine. 150 at 11 on the winds. Good. 32 degrees, 3009. All right, and our baro minimums on the ILS runway 4, category C, 232. 232 on the baro mins. Perfect. Top of descent, 52 miles. Very good. Can you show your real turb settings? Yeah. Remember that these are going to change for basically every aircraft. Every aircraft's going to be a little bit different. But that's how I run it for the 320 series. Apparently the Supers and TIs are coming next month for the 5000 series. Ooh, we'll see. Also, can GSX make pop-up window that doesn't appear every time, that doesn't disappear? I don't think so, Silent. Captain Sam, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Look at that, though. Look at the water mass around the island. It's incredible. It looks so good. What graphics card would you recommend? Price to performance, probably the best graphics card out right now is the 5070 Ti. The 16 gig 5070 Ti. That is probably the best price to performance graphics card available. Hey Cap, what are your stick sensitivities after BFU? Straight linear. Straight linear. No sensitivity curve thrown on. Straight linear. With like a 0.02 dead zone. I wonder if we can see any of that from this wing view. Your experience with a 319 with United had been great. Very good. I flew on a United 319 in real life as well. Doesn't linear feel too sensitive? No, not after the update, that's for sure. No, feels really good, man. Feels really, really good. It's a little bit to get used to, but I think I've got it locked in. Copied your 6 sensitivities from the Discord that had a curve. Guess that's not updated. No. So when Fenix BFU came out, I suggest joining the Fenix Discord if you're not in the Fenix Discord. When the Fenix BFU came out, they said that they tweaked the flight model around straight linear for 2024. Now, I don't know what it's like in 2020. I haven't flown the BFU in 2020. I've only flown it in 2024. But straight linear is what they say. I have mine set. I mean, honestly, Shazeb, if the aircraft feels fine and you're comfortable with that sensitivity setting, I would just go with that. I'm just going off of what Fenix suggested with the update of the aircraft, which was straight linear. Is it the same for 2020? There you go, same for 20. What does BFU stand for? Big Fenix Update. This was the big update we were all waiting for months and months and months. Look at that view. Very nice. Love how the water changes color in the masts. You can see all the coral down there. Pretty cool. Your 3080 can't handle 2024. You just got to turn some settings down, Blue Crayon. I'm using a 3080 right now, dude. I'm getting over 100 FPS up at cruise. Look at my views and info section and try and replicate my exact settings in the sim. That upper cloud layer, yes, it does look a little bit weird. I do agree on that. On the FS Labs Neo, do you know how to get the lines between waypoints curved so it doesn't overshoot them? Shouldn't it do that automatically, Captain Sam? I don't know if there's like a way to force it to do that. I feel like it should do that automatically. Yeah, that's not good, Silent. .TS 4 or 5 years ago, a refixed Mafia something edition, maybe 8 to 10 years older than you, sir. The intro, flying in the 1920s. I have no words. Got a good PC after that. Next, Red Dead Redemption 2. Very nice. Love that game. The big issue is that the sim crashes at random points for no reason. So I was also having that, Blue Crayon. I did a fresh install. I suggest doing a fresh install. That really kind of solved all of the issues that I was having as well. Now the beauty of 2024 is the install is pretty quick. The reinstall. Toronto to Moncton? I don't think we have any scenery for Moncton. Alright, friends, we're 5 miles till descent. What do we want to intercept at? 2,000 at Muni. Let's go... I'm going to go 5,000 initially. We'll start that now. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that we've got 2,000 at Muni. Muni says 3,800. We're going to put that to 2,000. Insert. Alright, probably a little bit of a steep descent now, but that's okay. We should be able to catch back up on the profile. Doing a fresh install also fixed stuff for me too. Is Sobo actually recommended doing that? Correct, yes. There you go, Blue Crown. Nothing wrong with that. Mike South Point, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Do you play Crocodile Dundee? No. Should I install everything from my library bit in the downloader thing? I wouldn't suggest it. If you're flying airplanes and like certain airplanes, I would say maybe you should download certain airplanes. But other than that, I don't think you need to download like the world updates and all the city updates and stuff like that. Just stream it, as long as you have decent internet. Thanks for all the insight. Tips and tricks for 2024. That along with Sim Update 3, I'm finally able to use and enjoy the sim with my 3080. Very good. Cap, from your experience, may 2020 series work in 2024? Yeah, I think we've already spoken about this one, Mr. Frog. A good chunk of them will work. You may have to... You're going to just have to do some testing, though, on them. But a lot of them should work. Not all of them, but they should work. A decent amount of them. I think we have an aircraft right on our tail. We have 2 airplanes right behind us. You guys both might want to slow down a little bit. You guys are... I can't speed up. There's someone in front of me. Do you use the rolling cache on Microsoft? Not sure if my 400 megabit internet speed is better than my SSD. I do use rolling cache, but I think I have it set to like the minimum. I think it's just like 16 gig or something like that. Yeah. Kind of things you usually like talking about with your viewers. Usually we like to keep things sim related. We also talk a lot about food here. We're big foodies. But, you know, everything we talk about. Will you be giving the Citation X a try? That's the one that came out recently, right? .ctaf mynn 19.5 on the frequency for Nassau. 19.5. We'll get that plugged in, ready to go. Yeah, you're fine, Mr. Fa. Can you actually set the rolling cache to 1 gig? But I don't know how much that helps with performance if you have good internet. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Slowing down to 225. Had quite the tailwind at 370. No worries. Just we're all kind of bunched up. It might be a little bit of a cluster. I have good separation with the aircraft. Nah, you guys are like right on my tail. I can probably see you. Yeah, there you are. It's one of you. Okay, Nassau, it's hot. Yes, it is 32 degrees Celsius. Very warm. I'm going to start doing VATSIM, Airbus, and Emirates only. Controller from Arabian VACC with love from Dubai. Cap Dream, very cool, my man. Citation 750X is the new one. I know you don't really like small planes, but it's a great plane. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. You know why the Fenix 320 is unable to move with tug on or off? No. I have no clue why. Shouldn't be doing that. Man, look at the views out here. Stunning. Running NVIDIA smooth motion frames with AMD Frame Gen 2 auto FPS and builds 350 so smooth. Very nice. Flight Sim Life, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Cap, can you do Pakistani ops in Pakistan? Phoenix A320, maybe Opus, OPKC, OPLA, perfect day around 3 hours flying time. Definitely have to consider that one. You went swimming there earlier this year? Damn. That looks incredible, man. Look at that. Flight Sim Life, 55 months, my man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate the support, man. Got apart from Auto FPS and FS Realistic, what other add-ons to use in 2024? Nothing, really.
I mainly talk about Brittany having a shit and tractors. Hope this is of assistance.
GMC, thank you, buddy. Appreciate you, my man. What other add-ons am I using? I use replay, so flight recorder for my replays. I don't use the built-in replay. Flight recorder for the replays. I use G's for our landing rate. I think that's about it. So exclamation point replay and exclamation point G's. So it would be the two programs other than the other ones. So is world updates not worth it, or what's the deal with that? I wouldn't 100% trust my internet, as my two brothers also do VATSIM and other stuff, so Wi-Fi takes a bit of a kick up. I mean, you could. The problem with the world updates is there are hundreds of gigs, like, all together. That's what makes 2020 installed just so massive. But I mean, I don't know. It's really up to you, I guess. If you have the hard drive space, sure, maybe, why not? Spacing should be good. Well, I've still got this guy hot on my tail. Not quite sure what's going on there. Way too close. You should be looking at like that type of separation. All right. Barrel pressure was... What was our barrel pressure? 3009 for Nassau. Has the weather updated at all? Nope. We're still showing 150 at 11. Very good. All right, Seppinman, waiting for you guys. Expect a butter machine in a 1.4. Sheesh. I will do my best, sir. I will do my best. You chose individually what items you want to be installed from the world updates in 2020? Yes. Now everything is just streamed. Correct. What's my favorite food? Ooh. That's a tough question, sir. That is a tough question. I am a foodie through and through. I think it depends on the day. Day by day it probably changes. Saw a video where streaming is less stressful on the VRAM. Where's that, Jesse? The pilot behind you will be forced to do a go-around. If he doesn't slow down, for sure. I think he said he was slowing down, though. Do I travel for food? No, I don't go that crazy. I like to cook a lot of my own food, to be honest with you. Danny, yes, I'm running straight linear. Yeah. Best thing about 2024 is the quick loading times, even with GSX installed. Correct, yeah. I can send the link to the video I saw. I don't know if it's allowed. YouTube will block it, unfortunately. I'm still on the factor meals, yeah. I still like to cook and stuff when I go out to the farm. I usually don't do tapas and gazpacho, no. Greg, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. He drives a Chick-fil-A, if that counts. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is the only... Chick-fil-A is as far as we're usually going. That is true, sir. Alright, seatbelt signs are on. I'm going to arm the ground spoilers. Something tells me I'm probably going to need those, though, again. What's my favorite livery? Probably the Air Canada, the newer Air Canada livery. I love that thing, man. That is a beauty. Probably not Aviation Fanatic, but throw it into the flight suggestion channel, man. Flight suggestion channel. Everything in the flight suggestion channel gets reviewed. God, dude, I feel like a bag of shit today, chat. I don't know what's going on. I do not feel well at all. At all. Alright, we got slightly above profile. Throw a little bit of speed brake out again. Spliff Jam, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Me too, something in the air? Yeah, I don't know what's up today, dude. It's not a good day, for whatever reason. BWIA livery. What's that? Mofo, what's up, my man? Something you ate? I don't think so. I don't know. I think it probably something to do with the weather and... yeah, I don't know. Called out sick/fatigue 2 days in a row. No, can't do that on the YouTubes. Probably have an allergic reaction. I don't know to what, though. I'm not allergic to anything. Alright, speed's back on track. Altitude's back on track. We're looking real good. Coming through 7,500 feet. There's the airport of... there's Nassau. The airport should be like right here somewhere, I believe. It's right there, right off the coast. Same here, Cap. Woke up with a sore throat this morning. No sore throat, but like I did something to my eye. My eye is bugging the hell out of me, but just in general, I feel like super, I want to say like lethargic today. Like I just like I have like no energy. And I'm sitting here, my stomach hurts, my eye hurts. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe it's all the stretching? Nah. Hey man, I went to bed last night perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Hell, I even woke up this morning and I was perfectly fine. Took Henry for a nice big walk this morning. No issues. Beautiful day here in Norway. I mean, scratching. Nice. I call that I'm getting older and denying it. Maybe, dude. Maybe, buddy. Maybe. You might be onto something. Pickle poutine. Is it raining in your area? Yes, it was raining. I believe it's still raining. Very cloudy, overcast, rainy, wet day today. Alright, I think our separation is looking good. Go to the doctor, better safe than sorry? God, no. Oh boy, everybody's taking different approaches from different areas. This is not going to end up well, guys. Guys, we have to do a better job. If you're going to be flying along, we have to at least have the same flight plan. Everybody in front of me took the exact same route. You two guys are... I don't know what routing you guys are taking, but this is... We're all going to be at the same waypoint here together momentarily. This is not going to be good. You're doing 285 knots at 7,000 feet. It's not a race, guys. It's not a race to the airport. This is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. I can already sense it. All right, let's activate our approach phase. Confirmed. There's 3,000 feet. I'm going to get our LS switch turned on. Viper, what link are you using to send money, buddy? It doesn't seem to be working. YouTube's been bad today. First time in a bit for me. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm going to pull my speed at 210. Just so I'm not going too slow. Speed 210. Alright, I'm going to arm localizer. We should capture localizer here momentarily. There's Loc Star captured. Beautiful. Maybe you can fly into Nice, France this weekend. Air France ops, maybe. That'd be kind of fun. All right, let's arm approach. I'm going to go speed check, flaps 1. I'm going to roll my speed back to 190. This will be good for gear down in flaps 2. Should go 180 on the speed. Very good. There's our glide slope capture. Very good.
Hello, Captain. Remember when we get to Nassau to triple check the bloody doors?
Yes.
Last time I was here, some imbecile left the door open. Never felt so much suction before in my life, except that one time, one American Airlines...
Was Brittany working as your flight attendant? Nah, East Coast, you get used to it, buddy. You get used to it, my man. Here comes 2,500 feet. Oh, that reminds me. Sim settings. Callouts. Doesn't have all the callouts on. We'll turn those on. I don't know why you have to do that every single time you load in now. Alright, gear down, flaps 2. I'm trying to keep my speed up for Speedy Gonzalez over here on approach, doing 310 knots at 4,000 feet. I'm not quite sure what the ATPL pilot is doing over here. 308 knots at 3,000 feet. Oh boy. Well, I foresee a go-around in your future, sir. Alright, we'll punch it in. 1,700 feet. Nassau traffic, JetBlue 241 on about a 7-mile final runway 14, Nassau. Speed check, flaps 3. Send you the link. There should be a link in the description, or you can always just send it through YouTube, Viper. If you click on this little symbol here on YouTube, you should be able to donate. That symbol right here. Alrighty, speed check, flaps full. Beautiful. We'll get the rest of the lights on. Good. Sounds are going up. Joystick cam is going on. My airplane. Beautiful. Let's enjoy it. How much you want to bet there's an airplane right behind me? Where are you? Maybe he's slowed down finally. Last Monday sent? Yeah, I didn't receive anything last Monday. Alrighty, and last but not least, arm those. Ecam is no blue. Looking good, friends. Let's butter this one out. Sounds are up. Enjoy, friends. Man, look at the water. Look at this approach coming in here. Absolutely beautiful.
500.
The winds are shifting like crazy. We just went from the left side of the runway to the right side.
4.
There's a nice big balloon as well.
100 above. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Cut the power.
5.
And just hold it. Perfect. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Decelerating. I'm going to try and hit the high speed here. 70 knots. Reverser stowed. Manual braking. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Nassau. We'll hit the high speed for traffic behind us. Nassau traffic, JetBlue 241, vacated runway 14, Nassau. Beautiful. Very good, very good. Great landing, chat. Sorry we're a little bit quick on the exit. Just wanted to get off the runway as quickly as we can. Any stream tonight? Yeah, we got a stream tonight. I'm telling you, dude, after the new Fenix update, this airplane flies so well. You just have to, I was kind of going over it with a buddy last night. You just, it's like a fluid motion with this aircraft now. If you can start your flare at 30 feet, cut the power at 20 feet, and just hold it, you will get a butter every single time. Every single time. Speed brakes, flaps, going clean. Beautiful. Landing lights are off. Nose light to taxi. Runway turn-off lights are off. Strobe lights are off. Wing lights are off. APU master start switch is on. Stop our flight time, 54 minutes. Very good. Did Leonard guess exactly what the landing rate was? Nice. What was the landing? 122.104G. As good as she's going to get, chat. That was like bang on the 1,000-footers as well. That was a real nice one. Parking today. Where are we going, chat? Ooh, everywhere's taken up into there. We'll go C40, if that's an option. GSX. C40. No. Perfect. And we'll spool up the APU. Hey, Cap, to get access to the eBuilds 330, which 2024 version do I need? I think it comes with all of them, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure. I think. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure it comes with all versions of the sim. I could be wrong, but This is beautiful scenery, by the way, chat. Exclamation point scenery in chat. If you want a really cool airport in the Caribbean, highly suggest checking this one out. There is a 2020 version and there is a 2024 version. I believe it's one purchase. I didn't have to do anything. I just opened up my Sim Market app and it showed that there was a 2024 version of this scenery ready to install. And I did that. Now, the developer might have sent me a copy. I'm not quite sure. I can't keep track anymore. I get sent so many damn sceneries. APU's on. APU bleed is on. Good. Very good. Alright, and we said we're going to C30. No, C40. Which I think is right here. Is it not? C40, straight ahead. Oh, we should have been on that line. My bad. My bad. Here's C40. Yeah, I'm busy over here. Sheesh. Right, we'll follow the marshaller. Really cool little airport. Telling me to turn to the right. We're bang on the line. We're gonna call it right there, chat. Park brakes on. Beautiful. Upstairs, APU and APU bleed is on. Someone requested a wing view of the spool down. Engine number 1 off, engine number 2 off. Here's your wing view of the spool down. Look at that Bahamas air over there. Sheesh. Beauty. We'll go to GSX. We'll request deboarding. Very good. Sounds will go back down just a tad. Very nice. Very nice, friends. Very nice. Oh, you're all jacked up too. Your nose is on the floor. Oh, and your eyeballs. No problem. Beacon light can go off. Seatbelt signs can go off. Fuel pumps can go off. Crew supply can go off as well. And there we have it, friends. Welcome down to Nassau. Flight time was 54 minutes. Block time 1 hour and 11 minutes. Very, very nice. All right, I'll get you a nice little view here of us deboarding the aircraft. Very good, very good. Very good, very good. Oh, I have to open the doors. That's right, it doesn't do it. Dismiss, ground services, UU, very good. And outside, and there we have it, friends. Watching the deboarding process. Very good, very good. We'll get some tunes bumping while we're waiting for this whole process. And we'll go and get the return flight ready to rock and roll here, friends. We're going Nassau back to Orlando, MCO. New flight. I'm most likely thinking that the call sign is already gone. There's only one. Alright, and we're in the 320. And we're the IAEs. And what's the weather doing? The winds are now showing 210 at 5. Still think we should be landing 18 right or 18 left. I'm going to plan 18 left. There's my new routing. All right. Copy that one. I'll put the route in chat for anybody that wants to, for anybody that's flying with us, they want to make sure everybody's on the same routing. That's the routing. You can put exclamation point route in chat. We have 161 passengers on the return flight. Going back with us, friends. Very good. Okay, let's file off our flight plan. $36,000 on the return flight. Oh, nobody grabbed the call sign. Thanks, guys. There's our auto ATC for the flight back. Very good. Very good. Yep, Viper, as I explained, buddy, if you hit this button right here, in chat, right here, you can send a membership, super chat, or super sticker. That would probably be your easiest way if you can't figure out how to donate via PayPal Streamlabs. As living in Edinburgh Airport, I always seen and preferred a runway at least till the winds are above 6 knots or so. Yeah, the winds are definitely favoring the 1/8s. I don't know if they're trending and that's why they're not using that, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But there's our routing all the way back. And then we'll plan for a little bit of a vector, and we'll come down like that for 18 left. We could land 17 right. We'll just go 18 left, and then we're parking all the way down here at the bottom as well. So 18 left works really well. We'll just go idle reverse thrust and roll it all the way down till Echo, and then we'll vacate Echo and then off and then into the ramp. Should be very nice. We'll select our approach here. We're gonna go. I think it's actually only RNAVs. We'll go RNAV from final. There we go. RNAV 18 left. Perfect. Very good, very good. Got from your experience so far, how much better does 2024 look compared to 2020? Quite a big difference. Yeah. Default MCO or add-on, missed the beginning of the stream. It is an add-on. We're using the taxi to gate. Taxi to gate. All right, let's jump inside while we're finishing off the deboarding process. And we'll import our next flight plan. Beautiful. Nassau back to Orlando. 27 minutes on the turn. Should be enough time. Go to our mass and balance page. We're going to load the aircraft. We're going to go instant. Beautiful. That all looks good to me. Very good. We'll jump down here to the McDo. Go to our NIT ref. We'll do our NIT request. NIT request. Thank you. Call sign today was JetBlue 240 for the return flight. We'll throw that up into there. Wonderful. Nassau back to Orlando. Alternate Tampa. Good. I messed up the call sign. It's JetBlue 240. Thank you. Cost index, we're going to go with 5, and we're going up with a cruise altitude of 36,000 feet. I feel that's a little bit brave, but we'll do our best to do that. Let's jump over to the NIT B page. We'll jump back over here. We'll send all of that data down to the McDo. 59.3 on the 0 fuel weight, 31.2 on the 0 fuel weight CG with our block fuel of 5.6. Very good. Let's go to our flight plan. We'll go MYNN departures. We're planning 1-4. We're on the Ingra 2 departure. Insert that. We're going to MCO arrivals. We're going to plan 18 left. It's the RNAV 18 left. Good. We are on the... Is this flight on VATSIM? It is on VATSIM, yes. We're on the Rides 2 arrival. Very good. We have the club transition. And our approach via... I think we said no via. Zante was a little bit too far out. So we'll go no via and we'll insert that. Beautiful. So let's have a quick little brief here of our departure. So the Ingra 2 takes us to Freddy, and then it should be Freddy to Polby, but it's not pulling in Polby. So I'm going to add that in manually. I don't know why Polby's not there. We're going to go Polby. We'll throw it into there. We'll execute that. And then I'm going to remove that discontinuity. Or I'm not, no problem. Polby into there. Insert. Ingra. Return. Are you going to do it again if I try and delete this? Nope. There we go. Okay. Maybe I fat fingered that. Okay, there we go. So it should be Freddy, Polby, Ingra, and then on course. Freddy, Polby, Ingra, and then on course. And no other discontinuities should be there. I see top of climb, followed by top of descent right afterwards. And then we're in for the arrival. After Pittman, it's going to be radar vectors, Habra, Gibney, Gopob, Napa, and 18 left. Perfect. Everything looks good there, my friends. I'm happy with all of that. Great. Let's go back to our init-ref tab. Confirm everything's done. Init A, init B. Good. Go to our performance tab. We'll grab some perf numbers. Jump up here. Dry. We're going to do a flaps 1. No, off, on, sync load sheet, sync live weather, and we'll calculate our V-speeds. 50, 50, 51, 1/down, 0.3, and 70 on the flex. We'll send that down to the McDo. We'll confirm all of those numbers have been inserted, which they have. Very, very nice. And I think the deboarding process is complete. Deboarding has been complete. We'll reload SimBrief. Perfect. And then we'll request boarding. Yes, you can attach the pushback tug. Very good. Very good, very good. Can you get a flight request for another day? If you throw it in the Discord, absolutely. If you fly from Toronto to Veradero, that'd be a fun one, for sure. We've done that one before. But yeah, throw it up in the flight suggestion channel. That's the best place to get all of your flights done. Hello, Cap. Good afternoon. How are you? I am fine. Dan, it's good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Did the banner brick itself? No, I just have to load the new flight. Henry. All right. Banner should be updated. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, for the return I have a cost index of 15 and cruise altitude of 380. I'll try and maintain good spacing. Yeah, so in the Airbus, I suggest if you're flying along, you're flying on VATSIM, use a cost index of 5 on your climb, and then you can bump up your cost index to 25, 35, whatever it is, as long as you configure everything with the person in front, right? Also, keep an eye on like VATSIM radar, the VATSIM map, or anything like that. I've never had a flight done that I put in the flight suggestions. I try less common airports, maybe that's why. I mean, not really, but... Afternoon, Cap. Work is so long, so I'm loading up Dublin to Boston, the 3:30 to pass work from home time. Nice. You're being tipped, wing tipped. Yeah, man, you're ruining our view. God. Who pushes back like this? I'm joking. There we go. I'll fix it. Right, so same amount of flight time on the way back. I think it's like 55 minutes or something like that. What are they giving us? 58 minutes on the return flight. 5-8. Cap, one tip I figured out is never update your Navigraph when you fly. Everything is out of my FMC. No, you always want to update your Navigraph. I mean, once a month. When it's time to upgrade it. Update it, sorry. Crown and Coke? I don't drink, man. When I used to drink, it was Weiser's Whiskey Special Blend and Coke. Weiser's Whiskey. I'm in the next month going to DFW to get your ATP license along with an A320 type rating. Who's paying for that? Didn't you say you were going tomorrow to get recertified on a 172? I don't think you can jump from a 172 to an A320. That's just my basic knowledge of real world aviation. I don't know too many people that go from a 172 to a 320 type rating in 11 days. That'd be a first. Fort Lauderdale to Kingston tonight. Going to try and get home to join you. That's the plan, 3 Romeo. Yeah. And weren't you telling me last week that a Velo was going to type rate you on the 7.3? I feel like we have lots of conflicting stories. I have the funds and not recertified for the Cessnas. I'm getting my reoccurrence for VFR, IFR tomorrow. Got you. Well, best of luck. Hey Cap, what airline will you be using tonight if you're doing the flight? Probably JetBlue or Spirit. Does Bro mean simulator type ratings? I'm not quite sure at this point, man. I can't tell. I don't know. This was also the man that told us that he got accepted into SkyWest's program, but didn't go for some reason. I don't know anymore. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Something's not adding up, though, in all of that.
Southwest 612 is going to be pushing back from gate Bravo.
Are you a real pilot? I am not. No, I don't hold any certificates. No real pilot. Speaking of SkyWest, actually did get into their program. Very cool. I have a buddy of mine as well that I have a buddy of mine that's in it right now as well. He's flying the E175. Careers all over the place. It's been a shit show, constantly getting accepted, then declined, then accepted, then declined, and then companies telling me I need other ratings and etc. Well, yeah. Most companies are going to require you to already have your ATPL if you're applying for commercial jobs. There's not a lot of, unless you're getting accepted into like one of the programs that Delta or American or something has, SkyWest. It's pretty much impossible. 3 of my instructors that I had during all my training are at SkyWest. Nice, very cool. There are achievements you can receive on your resume on VATSIM when you fly events, for example. I don't know, Karenchos. I don't think so. I'm glad someone gets to fly an E175. Yes. The AC livery with the black-eyed deal around the windshield is just ugly? No, it's not. Simmer down. That's a beautiful livery. Beautiful livery. All right, I think we're done the boarding process, friends. Let's jump back inside the aircraft. Let's jump upstairs. We'll get our crew supply back on. We'll get our fuel pumps back on. Beacon light goes on. Seatbelt sign goes on. We'll jump back over here. We'll go ahead and get all of our doors closed. Ground services. Close, 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 close. Beautiful. We'll go to GSX. We'll prepare for pushback and departure. Very good. And it might be a little bit of a cluster, so we're probably going to have to wait a second to get out of here. New squawk code for the return flight 7433. 7433. Very good. Velo turned me away because I only had my commercial license, not ETP license, but I have done my ETP written, so they want me to have an ETP check ride which completed my ETP license. Cool. All the best, my man. All the best. Nose right, tail left. Sure. I don't know how well this is going to go. Apologize to anybody if I push back into you. I should probably just go straight pushback, actually. Change direction, straight pushback. And then we can stop it whenever we need to stop it. I'm going to recycle my flight directors. Very good. We're going to be on nav track. Good. And we'll just put initial climb 10,000. Good. Love the E175 considering all the small fun airports like the Caribbean they used to fly into. Yes, for sure. Alright, if we do a straight pushback, we should be okay. Let's try this. Alright, park brake released. We'll reset our block time. We'll get our block time back on. We'll reset you as well. We'll go engine mode selector to the start position. And we'll fire up engine number uno. Enjoy. Love how you can hear the packs turning off. And then the engine spooling. So nice. Okay, I'm going to lay down for a bit. Dental stuff is kicking my ass. Hopefully catch the evening stream. Have a great flight. Ian, take care, my man. Hopefully I'll catch you for tonight's flight, dude. Should be a fun one.
Nassau traffic Southwest 612 is going to be taxiing the runway 14.
Alright, we're going to stop here and complete the pushback. Don't run into the engine, please. Alright, we got a good start on engine number 1. We'll go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Ooh, Jetblue 321 right there. Nice. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button for me. Would be very much appreciated. How do you get your GSX to board so quickly? I just have it set to dense in the settings. Smoking some Tres Leches. Nice. Hi, Henry. Park brake is set. Unlocking gear. Alright, 2 good engines. Let me deal with the company messages down here. Accept that. Finalize load sheet. Accept that. 161 plus 4. Very good. All right, 2 good engines. APU and APU bleed can go off. Good. Nose light can go over to taxi. Good. Flap set position number 1. Good. Trim value is down 0.3. Good. And you go armed. Engine mode selector back normal. Auto brake over to max RTO. And we are good to go, friends. Park brake released. Turn this out this way. What's up, Cap? Been a while. How's it going? Hopefully no pilot who takes it too seriously. Dubai reference. Flying to Brussels event now. Our 25 left is 07 right. Opened again after maintenance. Nice. Very cool, man. We'll have a great flight. Try to send with credit cards. Don't have PayPal. Yep, you can put ! donate, Viper. I've showed you like 4 or 5 times now how to do it. Again, the easiest way is to donate through YouTube. You hit the little money symbol right here and you get a super chat. That's the easiest way to support the channel. Alrighty, we out of here, on our way to the runway. Got company JetBlue there, company JetBlue over here. Sheesh, busy. Busy, busy. Got the Southwest plane departing in front of us, very nice. Lipa to EBBR, quite a scenic flight. Recommend Brussels Airlines. Tintin. Yes, we've done some flights in that before. Tintin. Alright, cabin. Called. Takeoff config. Perfect. There's a ton more liveries now in the latest Fenix update. I feel like JetBlue has seriously like 20 liveries. They've always had a ton, to be honest with you. Harry, what's up, man? Awesome flight over, dude. Real nice flight. Now we're getting ready for the return. Jordan, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back.
Nassau traffic, Southwest 612 is confirmed runway 14.
Nassau traffic, JetBlue 240 lining up and waiting, runway 14, Nassau. All right, we're going to line up behind the Southwest departing. Landing lights on, runway turnoffs on, strobe lights on, wing lights on, nose light over to takeoff. Beautiful. Simon, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're well, my friend. Alrighty. We'll start our clock. We'll give him 2 minutes of separation time. He just lifted off. He's right there in front of us. And we'll hold right here. Very good. Very good, very good. Got 2 company JetBlues. (2024) your go-to sim now, still performance heavy for me with airliners. Yeah. I would suggest taking a look, Janky, at my settings in the Discord views and info section. And also, I've started using auto FPS, and it's been an absolute game changer. Auto FPS is fantastic. Really helps with stutters and weird issues. I'm in the Jetblue in the back of the line. You're this guy? Are you both 321s? I feel like you're 321s. Long. Got the United 7.3 taxiing out. Very nice. 4 gig of VRAM. Oh yeah, that's yeah. 4 gigs of VRAM is. I feel like anything under 8 gigs, even like 10 gigs, you're starting to push it. Anonymous, thanks for your subscription. Welcome. Alright friends, that's 2 minutes of separation time. Let's get her going. Nassau traffic, Jetblue 240 departing runway 14 Nassau. Alright, yoke cam's on. Sorry, joystick cam is on. Park brake is released. Throttle's up to about 40%. Beautiful, enjoy the sounds. Slight nose down pressure on the side stick. Let's go flying. Manflex 70 SRS runway auto thrust bleu. Takeoff power set. God, those IEs sound so good. Airspeed's alive. There's 100 knots for neutral. God, the runway textures here are fantastic as well. Scenery's awesome. P1, rotate. Nice and smooth. Positive rate, gear up. Follow your flight directors. Yeah, it was a flex takeoff, flex 70. Look at that wind, it literally just went like this. Throttles to climb. Sheesh. Damn, that sounds good. Alright, we'll bring those sounds down a little bit so we don't go deaf on the climb out. Looking good. This sound pack is real good. Runway turn-offs are off, nose lights are off, wing lights are off. We'll disarm the ground spoilers. Very good. The sound and the scenery, dude, it's incredible. Right, we'll start our left turn. I forgot to restart my chrono. I thought I hit that. Maybe not. Speed check, flaps clean. And we'll bug up our cruise altitude. It wants us at 36,000. I think that's a little bit aggressive, but we'll bug it up and we'll see what she does. Fenix did an amazing job on the sounds. They really did, man. Yeah. Very well done. A little bit of an odd routing for the departure. Absolutely janky, yeah, for sure. Alrighty, autopilot 1 is on. Flight deck. Very good. See a bunch of cruise ships down here at the port. Man, that looks so good. Look at all the resorts down here. That's crazy. That looks so good. God, those sounds, man. Literally sounds like you're on an airplane. The little hum and... so good. Been to that port? Very cool, Cat Minnesota. Never been there. Never been to Nassau. Only in the sim. I think Air Canada and WestJet and stuff have direct flights down there. All right. Coming up on 10,000 feet. Landing lights are off. Seatbelt signs are off as well. Beautiful. That one resort is the Atlantis. Nice. That's the expensive one, isn't it? ECAP, what are your joystick sensitivities in 2024? Default. Just straight linear sensitivities. Linear sensitivities. You were there in June. Super nice. Very cool. One Aviation. What's up, my friend? Welcome back. Hope you're well. Just went up 15 FPS by disabling the cabin. Yep. That can help as well. Any news on the Q400? No, unfortunately not. A little bit of an off day, One Aviation, but we're here, man. We're living. Should be a beautiful climb out. Gonna go scavenge for Biscoffs? Nice. Do you use Simbury altitude and flight radar altitude? I have no clue what those are, Diamond Mike. Did I miss any updates on the 220? No. Do I use SimBrief? Yeah, I use SimBrief. Usually I go with what SimBrief gives me. Sometimes I'll cross-check it with like what the real aircraft did. So the real aircraft went up to... Let's see what the real airplane does. Real airplane goes up to... Wow, they only do 22,000 feet. That's pretty wild. 22,000. Yeah, we're going to change this. We're going to go... We're going to do like 32. I think we should be fine at 32. It's not taking it. FL320. Okay. Oh. Because I have to set it there. Now it should take 320. There we go. Alright, 32 will be our top. Even that I feel is a little bit aggressive. Sadly, no Biscoffs. Returns to seat. Better know the answer. Are there any good Embraer E-Jets? No, unfortunately not, Janky. It's been 3 weeks without an update video from PMDG. Usually that means that there's a release coming soon. Are you guys looking at the winds and what they're doing right now? Winds are all over the place. A little bit bumpy. Is Auto FPS a plugin? It's a freeware application that runs alongside the sim. Alright, 18,000 feet. We'll go standard pressure. The BAE or the RJ? I'm choosing the RJ all day long. All day long. Are there boats that go from like all these islands to one another? There has to be, right? Little ferries and little charter boats that go across. Aerosoft CRJ, it's actually really good after the latest update. Version 2 or whatever. With a flight model update. It is actually quite enjoyable to fly now. I do say so. How's the week been so far? Pretty good, P-Thibs. Was out at the farm Tuesday and yesterday. Got back home last night, did a practice flight with a buddy. And here we are. In the Fenix this week. Do you recommend the MCO scenery from Taxi to Gate for 2024? It's not the best, Mustafa. Unfortunately, it's the only option. So if you want a third-party scenery for Orlando, you don't really have any other options. My plane is rocking and I'm in front of you? Uh-oh. Cap, consider trying 2024 via the Xbox Game Pass on PC just to see how it runs in the system. Keep up Game Pass for £9 compared to £70 on Steam. How will that work with a community folder? I have no clue, Jordan. I would assume that it would be the same with a community folder, but I'm not quite sure. Matthew, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. It's okay, Viper. It's okay, man. Just hang on to your money, buddy. It's okay, man. For some reason, my engine sounds cut when I do a wing view. Probably because your camera is out. A very sad day, but it's part of the process of owning animals, right? You have to prep yourself. I was getting a lot of buffers. I was watching V1 stream yesterday and I was getting a bunch of buffers as well. Actually, it crashed twice. It was only there for like 15-20 minutes. Crashed twice in that time. NC Global, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Is GX the only option for ground support? Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, GSX. Just switched to mobile, same issue. Timothy, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Got scheduled for tomorrow from Velo to do a DOD charter. Very nice. Nice scenery. Yeah, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? The Caribbean's incredible in 2024. The water mass that they have around here is just phenomenal. I like this game. Where are you? We are above the Caribbean on our way back to Orlando. I'll be back in a few. YouTube unwatchable right now? Damn. Shouldn't you be in school, Tingo? Think we took a different route? That doesn't surprise me. Close the app and reopen it. Happened to me. I'm fine now. Weird. Can you fly Uzbekistan Airways? Maybe one day. Blame Dan. Correct. Dan is the only viable option to blame here that I see. Dan's also not here, which means it's pretty likely that he's breaking something. Mr. Barry. Watching from lunch break started on Monday. Bad. Matthew, 73 months. Appreciate you, buddy. This is Biscoffs for all. Thank you, good sir. Appreciate you, man. You would think YouTube, with everybody being back in school and preparing for school, server load would be far less than what it is. Very good. I'm going to pick up our cost index a little bit. We'll go 25 on the cost index, up at 320, and we're cruising for 140 miles. Very nice. Look at those clouds in front of us. Sheesh. ACAP installed Navigraph, and now my iFly 7.3 has no letters, and EFB is just blank boxes. Huh. That's not good. Maybe try a reinstall of the aircraft? I'm not sure why it would do that. I updated my iFly a couple weeks ago, had no issues. The winds are variable. Do we still land on 18 instead of 3.5? I don't know. What are the winds right now? The winds were 210 at 5 last I checked. What are they saying? Weather. Variable at 3. Variable at 3. Yeah, I'm going to stick with the 1/8, but... What is that plane? It is the Fenix A320. What do you think of XP doing the funny Yes Yes song? I didn't catch that. This is an Airbus A320. Aiden, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Flight's been good for you. Got a beauty in Nassau earlier? We did. Gorgeous landing. Cap, I just noticed I'm here for like 1 year and 6 months. Joined the Discord in April. Very cool, Janky. Well, thank you for the support, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate you big time. You play RFS Simulator? There you go. .2024 is 50 gigabyte download compared to 2027 billion gig download. Correct, yes. Anyone know any bug on the iFly on final? The speed brakes appear up slightly. Visual bug. I tried rearming them and we're still up. Yeah, happens to me, Richie, as well. I'm not quite sure. How you liking Say Intentions? Like I said, I picked up your voice by co-pilot. Very cool, Timothy. Yeah, I like it, man. I mean, I prefer flying on VATSIM, but I like it. The days of the terrible graphics of X-Mine 11. Man, we've come a long way, haven't we? Pretty crazy. I think this is Freeport underneath us right now. If my geography works well. Yes, that is Freeport. So you guys were saying there's no more commercial flights into Freeport. No more big boys flying to Freeport. That's crazy. Everybody's on the same route except these two. Ooh, he's going to JFK. Sheesh, Copa. Where are we going tonight? Tonight was Fort Lauderdale down to Kingston, Jamaica. You guys getting a heat wave up there? It's nice and cool. Nah, it's beautiful, man. It's been like 70 degrees for the last like week. Flight model, my man. It's been a while, Cappy. The Army had me a small deployment in Arkansas for the last 3 weeks. Glad to be back, though. My man. Welcome back, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Any ATC in Orlando or Miami? Not yet, no. Not that I've seen. Just some American Eagle and the occasional Jet of the West. They actually still fly in. Someone was saying they don't fly in anymore. P-Thibs. 91 here in Orlando. Ew. I'm in Seattle and we are in a heat wave. Yeah, Dan's getting destroyed up in Edmonton as well. It was like 90 degrees in Dan's condo yesterday when I was talking to him. Any long cross-country flights this weekend? Just curious. Got out of school 10 minutes ago. Yes. Yes. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm still finalizing. But it's going to be a cross-country into San Diego. That's the plan anyways. I have to test the scenery. I don't know how the scenery works. Although I do have 2 sceneries for San Diego, so we'll use one of them. Greetings from the Bahamas. Bruce, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Jack, give me 2 seconds. Quick little bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back, friends. Aircraft is asking for our descent data. So we'll go and throw in some weather here. What are we doing in MCO weather? We have winds variable at 3. 32 degrees, 3005. So we'll just go 180 at 3. Good. 33 degrees. 3005. Good. We're on the RNAV. 18 left. Will be LNAV, VNAV. So 398 on our mins. 398. Perfect. All right. Looks good. Ooh, nice little build up out there. 60 miles, somewhere out there. And our top of drop is in 53 miles, friends. 53 miles. Alex, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Why not the LPV? What does LPV stand for again? Something precision? Flying into Jackson's Hole anytime soon? It's been a while. I think the last time we flew in there, what did we fly? The 319, I think, maybe last time? I'm not sure. Be a fun little flight. Basically an ILS. Wonder, is this aircraft capable of that? I'm sure it is. So looking at traffic, we've somehow yet again all met up at the same one. He's got a 412 ground speed. What's our ground speed? 444. Okay, we should be okay. That weather buildup out there, though. Is it that it's picking up? It actually might be that. Another stream tonight? We are doing another stream tonight. Yep. Do you guys want to go to Montego Bay or do you guys want to go to Kingston, Jamaica? I think we have scenery for both airports in 2024. Montego Bay or Kingston. I think Kingston has better scenery. I'm not sure, but it's been a while since we've been down to Jamaica. Do they have much third-party scenery yet in 2024? Oh yeah, there's lots, James. There is lots. Go to Kingston? Yeah, Kingston's a little bit more of a nice approach, I think, as well. You kind of fly over the island and then start your descent in. It's a little bit longer of a flight as well to Kingston than it is into Montego Bay. What scenery do we have for Kingston? Is Kingston MKJP, right? Or is it MKJS? MKJP MSFS 2024. We have the MKJP Norman Manley, right? That's the one we want, chat? I already own this scenery, so I think it says compatible with 2020 and 2024. By Wing Sim? Is that the one we want? Wait. Yeah. No, I don't own this. Never mind. Is that good scenery, chat? It looks pretty good. I think that's the one we want. Wing sim. Alright, I'm going to purchase that after. Wing sim MKJP. I wonder what MKJP I have. It's definitely not that one. Maybe I was running a freeware before. And I think either Jetblue or Spirit operates that flight, if I'm not mistaken. If Spirit operates it, we'll take Spirit. Let's actually check right now. Go to flight radar. And we'll go FLL to MKJP. Kingston. We have Spirit and JetBlue, so we'll do it in Spirit tonight. And I think Spirit sends the Spirit sends the 321. They send both the 321s or just a 320 and a 321? They send 320s and 321s. Okay. You got the Winsing scene. Is it nice, Terrence? Worth the pickup? Worth the purchase? Punta Cana. I've been to Punta Cana in a while. Somebody sent me some freeware scenery, actually, for Punta Cana that's really nice. And it's 2024 compatible. It works in 2024. Caribbean Airlines, they fly the 7-3. So we're in the Airbus right now. So we won't be doing Caribbean. That would have been fun, but... Should fly Spirit before they're gone? Yeah. Soon. Alright, chat. 7 miles till top of descent. If we're looking at our arrival on the rides 2, we need to be 5,000 feet at Pittman. So we're going to bug that up. 5,000 feet. Good. And we'll just start our descent now. Make it nice and easy on the passengers. Nice little shallow descent in. Beautiful. And we'll jump over here. We've got some received messages. We're running on time, so we shouldn't have any delays. Correct. Perfect. Very good. Yeah, it's good scenery. Cool. Thank you. Alright, so we'll fly Spirit tonight. Yeah, cool. That'll be a fun flight. Fort Lauderdale down to Kingston, and the flight time on that one is... let's see. What's the flight time on that? Just over... Oh, it's only an hour and a half. Okay, not bad at all. I was expecting it to be like 2 or 3 hours, or 2.5. Alright, there's our profile descent. Beautiful. I'm happy we skipped a lot of those mean looking clouds for our descent, so that's nice. Very good. Alright, everything is set up in the McDo. Looking good. Weather has not changed 47 minutes ago. Still showing winds variable at 3. Looks like decent separation. Little bit tight between here, but hey, we've got 4 runways to choose from, chat. We all don't have to land on the same runway. Don't be shy to take 17 left, 17 right, 18 left, 18 right. If we split it all up, it should be fine. Little bit bumpy. Simultaneous landings 4 at a time. Let's go. Just remember you're on VATSIM, so fully configured 15 miles out. Cap, when I open up chat, just one simple I can found. What, sorry? Picking up some weather off the left side. Over there. Over yonder. How does any build's A330 performance compare to other aircraft in Microsoft 2024 Cap? Just quickly jumped to the 330 and 24 and I'm getting about 60 FPS on the ground at a default airport. Yeah, are you running like FSR or anything like that, Jordan, or are you just running straight? I would say the performance is probably on par with a lot of other airplanes. I definitely wasn't having performance issues last week in the 330. FSR with auto FPS, yeah. Should be good then, man. Should be good, amigo.
Not really my place to say this, as it doesn't involve my country. I would, however, like to play poker with the judge that refused the merger of JetBlue and Spirit, because it would reduce competition. With judgment like that, I could be on a winner.
Very true, good sir. Yeah, it was an odd one. I'm not quite sure why they blocked that merger, to be honest with you. It would make sense considering it would put it'd probably put a little bit of pressure on Delta, American, Southwest to be better, right? So yeah. Monday we did try from the link in your description. Yep, Viper, one more time, my friend. Please watch the stream. If you want to donate, there is a money symbol right here. Click that money symbol, then send a super chat. It should open this up, and then you can choose how much you want to send. That's my best words of advice that I can give you, my friend. That's the easiest way, and it's going through YouTube, so you know it's legit. You're not going to have any issues. Still more competition than Canada? That's not difficult, is it? Is it just me, but every time I hit the EFIS button on the 787, my FPS tanks? Not sure, Kerbal. I haven't flown the 787 in so long. I don't think he's trolling. English is not his first language. I think we just have a massive language barrier right now. What's the route tonight? We're going Fort Lauderdale down to Jamaica. Kingston, Jamaica. What was the perf on this bad boy? 3005 on the altimeter. 3005. Still taking 18 left? Yes. RNAV 18 left. I love me a good RNAV. Gonna throw out a little bit of speed brake before we get into these clouds. Might get a little bit bumpy. I can highly suggest the Nassau scenery for anybody looking for some Caribbean ops. That scenery was fantastic. I'm also going to arm low auto brake, and we're going to want to go idle reverse thrust, chat. We're going to want to roll this out as long as we can. Hopefully till at least Echo. Shit, if we can roll it to Bravo 9, that would be great, but I don't want to take up that much runway. Echo should be perfectly fine. Vacate at Echo, we'll make a right onto Bravo, and then we'll go in at Bravo 11 for stand 243, right where we started the day. How's the MCO scenery? It's okay. I think it's a little bit too expensive for what you get. If I'm being completely honest with you. It's too expensive for what you're getting. I know it's a big airport. They just didn't do the best rendition of it. I'd love for somebody else to make an MCO. Anything on Fort Lauderdale with the sloped runway? What do you mean, Kerbal? We have third-party scenery, and it does, in fact, have sloped runway, yeah. Better or worse than DFW? Better, because it's third-party airport. So it's going to be better. But it's still not worth the price. As a flight into Fort Lauderdale one day, I mean, we flew into Fort Lauderdale a couple weeks ago, and we're flying out of Fort Lauderdale tonight. I think we did we do Southwest? Yeah, we did Southwest into Fort Lauderdale 2 weeks ago. Meant to ask if it's better than Imagine Sim. Yes, it is better than Imagine Sim. Although that's not very hard to beat. But yes, it is better. Do you know if Flightbeam is still working on Fenix? They are, Fred. Yeah. Flightbeam Phoenix should be sometime soon, I'd like to think. We're also waiting for Fly Tampa to update Vegas. Does MCO have an interior? I'm not sure, James. Yes, it does. It does. Noel, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. All right, going to get a little bit bumpy here, chat. Hang on. Imagine scam. Yeah, they don't do very good work. Flight Tampa needs to update Vegas? Yes. Yeah, there's a big update coming. So I think I figured out the stuttering issues on descent and landing. My RAM usage over 90%. Looks like it's time to get new RAM. That could be it for sure. A little bit of speed brake here to stay on profile. Very common on my couple approaches that I've done in real life into Orlando. A lot of speed brake action coming through these clouds. Everyone knows that MCO is landing 35 left, 36 right. Okay, man. Thank God this is a flight sim. We can do whatever we would like. Landing lights on. Ding the cabin. How'd you get the clouds to be so realistic? The clouds are on Ultra. Alright, speed restriction, 220 knots. And we're back on profile, looking good. We could even land on taxiways. Do whatever you'd like. speed brakes in. Safe to switch to 2024. I've been hesitant to invest in any third-party products because of 2024. It depends on your PC specs, to be honest with you, man. It really depends on your PC specs. With the right settings, while using auto FPS, is that what I said? I would say yes, it's viable. But it's important to have the right settings. Yeah, a lot of the times you'll land 2.6 left. You also get the RNAV 1.9 quite a bit into Vegas. RNAV 1.9 is probably my favorite approach into Vegas, yeah. Little bit more speed brake out now. There's our deviation path. Very good. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to descend us at about 1,600 feet per minute. Not going to do anything too crazy. I'm going to set our speed at 210 as well. 193 not great, but I'll take it. Hey man, that's perfect. As long as you're in the touchdown zone, nothing wrong with that one. Do you stream on Twitch? I don't know. Just on YouTube, man. So I went to Orlando a couple weeks ago to see the family. Felt like over 105 every day there. Yep. Towers online? Alright. 24.3. I've got that tuned up. Alright, there's 5,000 feet. We're going to hold that for now. Oh, we got approach online as well now, 24.8. We'll tune to him. A little bit of a cluster to turn into, but that's okay. 24.8 is in. 24.3 is tower.
Approach, Jetblue 1083 checking in on the arrival. We got spirit wings in front of us, not sure what you're doing. Give me your call sign one more time. Jetblue 1083 passing 7.9.
Jetblue 1083 Orlando approach. Hello, the altimeter Orlando 3005. What runway you set up for?
Alright, we're going to go direct Habra, insert.
For the RNAV 8 left.
Slow my speed down.
Which runway?
The RNAV 18 left.
18 left. Okay. If you want that side of the complex, it's gonna have to be 18 right. So expect the ILS 18 right.
We take the ILS 18 right for Jetblue 10.
Alright, looks like they're setting us up for the ILS 18
right.
right.
Just reduce speed to 190 knots. That Spirit doesn't even have a flight plan on file, so I have no idea what they're doing.
194 Jetblue 10.
Jetblue 104 flat. And Jetblue 104 on the approach. Yeah, the wind is bearable at 3, altimeter 3005. It's gonna be 18 right. ILS 18 right. ILS 18 right.
Okay, we're gonna have to go heading for now. Insert. And then we're gonna go direct to...
Spirit winds 138. I'm sure that was a great check-in, but unfortunately your microphone seems to be muted and you don't have a flight plan on file. I'm going to assume you're just going to Orlando, so just make sure you unmute your microphone, please.
I'm going to go direct owner.
Orlando approach, Virgin 73 Quebec, Mayday, Mayday,
Insert.
Mayday. We have
Mayday.
lost both engines.
Nice.
And are now a large glider.
Log off would be your best bet.
For Virgin 73 Quebec, okay? If you look to your...
Pick up to use
1
frame
o'clock
gen mod
there,
2024. I'm
that's
using
airport about 7 miles.
FSR3,
You,
which is the
can make your
native frame
approach there,
gen.
you're clear to land any runway.
Clear to land any runway. We're looking for the airport now.
JetBlue 1083, traffic 12 o'clock seems to be turning westbound in about 2.5 miles. This is Spirit. Guess the Spirit. I'm assuming it's an Airbus at 5,000 feet.
Gonna arm localizer.
Traffic inside JetBlue 1083.
JetBlue 1083, thanks. Just flight present heading.
Lodestar captured. Land approach. Good afternoon, JetBlue 240 lining up for the ILS 18 right.
JetBlue 240 Orlando, hello. Seems like you're about to get established there, so just 3,000 to establish, clear ILS 18 right.
3,000 to establish, cleared ILS 18 right. JetBlue 240, thanks. A lot of clouds it is. Very low deck.
United
Right, let's
66,
arm
71
approach.
Good evening. Would you like 18 right or 17 left?
Glide slope captured. Beautiful.
JetBlue 1083, left turn heading 270.
FSR3, so it's the built-in frame gen. It's the
JetBlue
built-in
1083,
frame
maintain
gen.
4,000.
4,000 JetBlue 1083.
JetBlue 104, descend and maintain 4,000.
I have over 2,000 on VATSIM to date, never lost an engine or experienced an emergency. If it happens, I'm just logging off. 100%. 100%.
Unsure at the moment, preferably to land at a runway. Would we be able to get vectors to the nearest possible landing? Virgin 73 Quebec.
Well, it seems like you passed Sanford there.
180 is
Orlando,
going
if
in.
you can make it, it's 12 o'clock in about 15, 17 miles or so.
How to get an engine failure? I'm not quite sure, to be honest with you.
We'll see if we can make it. Virgin 73 Quebec.
Alright,
There's 2,500 feet. We'll go gear down.
Heading, altitude and speed at your discretion.
Get our lights on.
Flight present heading,
Very good.
altitude and speed at discretion. Virgin 73 Quebec.
JetBlue 104, traffic 12 o'clock in about 5 miles southwestbound.
170 on the speed.
330.
Flaps 2.
At 4,400 descending, turn to wind. Let's do 15 degrees to the right.
In and armed. Final approach speed coming in. And speed check flaps 3.
I'm sorry, who was that?
United 6671, I think 18 left.
I can do 1A left, I can do 1A right, or I can do 1-7
Is VNAV
left.
still broken? No.
Oh, 1-7 left.
You got it, expect the ILS 17
Alrighty,
left.
and speed check flaps full. Beautiful. We'll start the
JetBlue
recording.
1083, turn left.
Good.
Left turn heading 210, join the
And joystick
localizer,
cam is going
descend
on.
3,000.
And my airplane friends.
Left 210 down to 3,000 for JetBlue 10.
Beautiful.
10-6.
JetBlue 104, turn left heading 270. 270. Virgin 73 Quebec, field 12 o'clock in about 8 miles or so.
Field 12 o'clock, 8 miles, Virgin 73 Quebec. We have
Okay, Tower's telling me to contact him now. Jesus Christ.
1,000.
Tower low, JetBlue 240 ILS 18 right.
JetBlue 240 Orlando Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land.
18 right, clear to land, JetBlue 240. Approach never handed us over.
Roger.
Tower, this is American 422. Should we just taxi
Replay's on, yep.
Hotel 3.
We're ready to go.
875.
Enjoy the arrival, friends.
American 422, access requested.
Thank you.
Right, so we're going to be vacating to the left. I don't have my charts up, but that's okay. We'll just vacate to the left. Winds are right down the runway at 2 knots right now, so perfect.
500.
Southwest 612 on the right. Southwest 612, roger, flight runway heading, maintain 3,000. Flight runway heading, maintain 3,000, Southwest
200. 100.
Southwest 612, turn left heading 090. maintain 3000.
30.
Well, hello, buddy. Just let it settle, chat. Let it settle. Perfect. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Decelerating. Nose down nice and gently. Beautiful.
3, Orlando Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land.
18 right, clear to land.
70 knots, reverser stowed.
612, turn left heading 090.
Auto brake off. Gonna keep it rolling. We want to take this guy here. We want to take Echo.
Orlando Tower, good evening, Virgin 73 Quebec, mayday, mayday, mayday. Our engines are gone and we are currently on approach to runway 17 left.
Virgin 73 Quebec, Orlando Tower, runway 17 left, clear to land.
17 left, clear to land.
Alrighty.
73 Quebec.
Beautiful.
JetBlue 240, welcome to Orlando, safe parking.
We're going on to the 243.
JetBlue 240, taxi to the terminal via Echo Foxtrot Charlie, cross runway 18 left at Echo.
All right, Echo Foxtrot Charlie, and we'll cross 18 left on Echo. JetBlue 240. Thanks for ATC, man. All right, speed brakes and flaps going clean. Very good. We'll stop our flight time, 58 minutes. Landing lights can go off. Runway turnoffs off. Nose light over to taxi. We'll keep the strobe lights on till we cross the runway. So he gave us Echo, and then Foxtrot, and then Charlie, all the way down. And then we're going in at Bravo 11. Very good. All right, cross the runway. Strobe lights are off. We'll spool up the EPU. Very good, friends.
Check your mic. It's coming in very broken and unreadable.
We'll stop the recording so we can watch our replay.
Southwest 612, contact departure 124.8.
This is Foxtrot, and then we'll make our right turn here on Charlie. All the way down.
612, contact departure 124.8.
AJ, thanks so much, man, for the 3 bones. Says, hope you're not off to see the giant rat. No, sir. Quick little stopover here today. Quick little stopover. Alrighty. Danish, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're well. Is that the long haul the guy called Mayday? I'm not sure what he was doing.
Tower, JetBlue 104.
Might have been doing a long haul if he's Virgin.
18 right.
How do I see your settings on the Discord? I can't find the command. It's in the views and info section.
Right, clear to land.
Views and info section. Gates 243. No. JetBlue. Very good. Great landing. When you cut the power and when you start the flare in the BFU update. So start your flare at about 30 feet. Very subtle start to the flare. Cut the power by 20. And then kind of just let it settle into the runway. We checked our flare on that one a little bit too early.
On the runway.
I was a little bit flare happy on that last one.
Quebec Heavy Roger, there's no one on
yeah.
Final behind you.
Cheers.
JetBlue forever. Thanks for subscription. Welcome aboard. Very fitting. Very fitting. APU and APU bleed are online. Very good. Yeah, Airbus's SOP is 160 feet per minute. So I feel like that was a great one. 161, 105 on the G, 4-knot headwind, dead on the center line. Couldn't have been a better landing, to be honest with you. Very happy with that one. Especially after not flying the Fenix for a couple weeks. Our first stream back, some great landings today, chat. Great landings.
We'll taxi. We'll look for taxis to the JetBlue gate.
JetBlue 1083, roger, on Echo cross 18 left.
Ooh, some lightning out there.
To the terminal via Echo.
Some typical Florida weather.
Echo cross 18 left. Exit the terminal via Echo for JetBlue 1080.
Oh boy, that Mayday Virgin, the pilot has 30 hours on VATSIM. Yeah. I believe it. I believe it, good sir. Does VATSIM offer a tow to gate? VATSIM doesn't, but GSX might. Alright, there's our stand, friends. Or our gate. Somebody's asking if it has animated interiors, and yes it does. Modeled interiors. What's tonight's flight? We're going down to Jamaica. Out of Fort Lauderdale. Some Spirit Ops. Spirit Wangs. Chicken Wangs. Spirit Wangs. You should understand log off now. Ah, well. Let them learn. If it's not too busy, ATC will sometimes accommodate an emergency, but... Alrighty, engines number 1 and off, engine number 2 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to Orlando. What a beautiful flight. Beacon lights off, seatbelt signs are off, fuel pumps are off, crew supplies off, Captain Purrs is on, and we are looking good. We are looking real good. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, I meant to come over here first. I got to open up those doors. I need to go to GSX. I need to request deboarding. Beautiful. Sometimes the jet bridge works, sometimes it doesn't. It looks like it is working. Perfect. We'll jump outside. That's a little bit too loud. Thank you. We'll jump back over here, get a good view of our great-looking aircraft today, chat. And there we have it. Some beautiful flying, friends. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I hope you guys did as well. Nice little fun flight down into Nassau. Oops, I should have put that scene back on. There we go. Sorry, I was taxiing around the whole time with that. There we go. Very nice. It's been a swamp here lately. Yeah, it's nasty. Nasty. Nasty, nasty weather. Nasty weather. Well, there we have it, friends. Beautiful. What a great flight. Great flights, plural. Real nice. I'm glad we got in before all that weather hit. Could have been a real spicy arrival trying to get back into here, friends. Could have been a good one. Is this a scenery airport? It is, yes. You can put exclamation point scenery in chat. This is the Taxi to Gate Orlando. Taxi to Gate Orlando. For evening flight out of Fort Lauderdale, how's the weather radar looking for then? I have no clue what it's looking like in 4 hours from now. It's Florida, man. You can have a build-up within 20, 30 minutes. So we'll have to wait and see how she goes. Haven't been to MCO since my last trip on JetBlue University in 2019. Sheesh. 2019. I've actually never flown on JetBlue before. Surprising. Solid legs, can't wait to join you tonight for the first time. Nice, Christopher. That'll be awesome, man. Looking forward to it, dude. Should be a fun flight down to Jamaica. About an hour and a half. Should be pretty good, man. Should be a pretty good one. Should be a pretty good one. All right, friends, remember, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Show the channel some love. It would be very much appreciated. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. We are live again in a couple hours from now. About 4 hours from now, we will be live. And we will be doing some real-world Spirit Ops. We're going to be going from Fort Lauderdale down to Kingston, Jamaica. Should be, as we mentioned before, should be really fun. If you're looking for something to do tonight, you want to fly on VATSIM, you'd like to fly with us, hopefully there will be a nice little group of people flying down. Matthew, what's up, man? Did you miss something? Well, we're just finishing stream, actually. We had 2 great arrivals today. I would say our arrival into Nassau was a little bit better, but yeah, some beautiful flights today, man. This is such a cool little leg going from anywhere, really. You could go Tampa, Orlando, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. There's some really cool flights down into Nassau, man. It's the approach into Nassau is absolutely beautiful, and the scenery in Nassau is absolutely incredible as well. Very, very nice. All right, let's go ahead and restart the Kutal script. Good. Let's come down here. We're going to close all the doors. We'll get that all set. It's going to say that they're opened again. Don't worry. They're not. They're actually closing. You can see how they get grayed out so you can't hit them. How many flight hours this evening? This evening's flight's just over an hour and a half. About an hour and a half. So gate to gate, probably just over 2 hours. Something like that, I would assume. Depending on how busy it is this evening, so that could be another thing. Right, we're going to go panel states. We're going to go ready. We're going to activate. Good. We're going to set our flaps all the way down. We're going to turn all of our lights back on for replay. Very good, very good, very good. And I guess we could have stopped our block time. It was like an hour and 15 minutes or something block time. Cap got a 141. Nice. Very nice. Well, I beat you on the first one because I got a 122 or whatever. So technically I win. Captain Landing was so good. I have to give you tickles per homework from Davis as tickler in training. Oh boy. I don't know if you really understand what happens as a tickler in training. That's some dangerous stuff right there, my friend. Very dangerous. Okay. Everything looks good there. Let's hit the replay button, friends. Very good. Let's pause our replay. Let's bring it in till like right about there. Should be good. Oh, park brakes on. Let me turn that off. There we go. We will resume the replay. Very nice. We'll jump outside. We'll have a little bit of a nice little look from here, friends. Yes, yes. Should be looking nice. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to rewatch the stream. Don't you worry. Hey, man. No worries, dude. No worries, my man. I know it's busy. It's a busy time of the year. End of summer. Everybody's into school season now. Everybody's ready to go. I'd like to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, and my sponsors. Thank you guys all so much for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, this just isn't possible. I say it every single stream, but I truly, truly do mean it. You guys are the backbone. You guys are what makes this entire thing go around. So for that, I am forever grateful. Thank you, everybody, for the continued support of this channel. I don't know what the hell just happened there, but we're going to not pay attention to that. See, so I started the flare just a little bit too early there, and we kind of just settled it into the ground. Still a great landing. Nothing wrong with that one. Just started the flare a tad little bit too early. But other than that, great landing. In the touchdown zone, 161 foot per minute. We'll take that every day of the week, my friends. Every day of the week we will be taking that type of landing, especially in the bus we haven't flown in a couple weeks. Always a good one. To everybody else who cannot support the stream with a monetary value, but support the streams through smash down the thumbs up button, flying with us on VATSIM, controlling with us on VATSIM, I want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for your continued support of this channel. It, as I mentioned, man, without you guys here supporting, watching, hanging out, it just isn't possible. So thank you, everybody, for the continued support of this channel. I really, truly do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely amazing. Somebody asked me what replay tool I'm using. It's called Flight Recorder. You can put ! replay in chat. By far the best replay tool I've ever used in this sim. It by far beats out the default replay system as well. What time is the stream tonight? It's at 7 p.m. Eastern, midnight UK time, I believe. Yeah, so just so you checked our flare just a little bit too early there. But other than that...
Tickler in training?
Super
what
smooth.
What kind of FetLife website is this? Do you also have a Eurolania site too? Get some help, you degenerate.
You degenerate. Nice. Huge no floaties to you, AJ. Thank you for the support, my man. Appreciate you. All right, friends, I am going to leave you with some beautiful wing views of our arrival here into Orlando. Hopefully I can catch you guys all in a couple hours from now. If I don't catch you on this evening stream, hopefully I'll catch you on Saturday. Saturday, we've got a good one. Probably between a 4 and 5 hour cross-country flight is planned for Saturday. So that should be a fun one as well. So enjoy the replays, friends. Have yourselves a great afternoon. Hopefully I'll catch you all this evening. If not, hopefully I'll catch you on Saturday. Happy landings, my friends. See you.